Wrigley Field. Here's Alex Bregman.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work. The lefty to 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Ian Happ up to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Hey.
Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Snap throw to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Fouled off left side. This one popped up. Albies settles under it. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
No.
Swinging a foul out of play. Out towards right center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Suzuki in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball one.
Swing and a drive deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. It's 4-zip. So runner at second, 2 down. Moises Ballesteros, the next come to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. On to the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Olsen at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2. Crow Armstrong in position, and that's the 3rd out. here at Wrigley Field. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and
that's a ball.
They've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Ball 2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Swanson digs in. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski on the move. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In time to Bush. 1 away here in the 5th. Dom Smith stands in. Grounded out his first time.
Dominic Smith.
And it's fouled away. 0-1 down. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The Cubbies leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Bush. 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. And
Ball
now
3.
the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. And now Ian Happ. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first.
Out of there.
Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. Here at Wrigley Field, now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. He goes down looking. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
No, that's a ball. No.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball.
High fly ball out towards left center. Harris on the move to the alley. And there's 2 away. So up next, Carson Kelly.
That's a strike.
Count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball 1.
And that's a strike. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. And a base hit into right center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Crow Armstrong in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In the dirt. Kelly off of first with 2 away. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swanson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Matt Olson down. 1 for 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Late with the swing there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On the first, double play. Base is empty after the double play. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
2 down, nobody on.
Too low.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hap on his horse. Full extension, makes the catch. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 7th. Sale back to work in the 3rd time through the order. Chris, he has been excellent. What's been working for him? Bush jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Hey.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the 3rd baseman. All right, ready to go here. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And we're underway in Cleveland. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. That one carrying. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Now it's Mookie Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025 he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Misses the sweeper.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Two down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
On the ground. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
So two down, and now here is Teoscar Hernandez. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here? Digging in, Michael Busch. Ohtani in his 9th season, 31 years old, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bunts it in the air. Coming on, and it gets by him. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
The 0-1. Out to short. Betts. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now. All loaded up. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. Save.
He's in there. Straight.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4. No outs. Runner at first. Carson Kelly digs in now. That's
Off the
outside.
plate, ball 1.
And that's ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And a base hit. And out to a board.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
That's inside.
Right on top of it.
Pete Crow Armstrong up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Dansby Swanson stands in. In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a pop-up. Kim in position. Takes it in for the out. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
No, that's
just
down.
Missed. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Ball, that's low.
Out towards right center field. Tucker on his way over. And that will end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
One away. Max Muncy at the dish. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. Into center. And that will fall. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Pages, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Alex Bregman now at the plate. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
In half up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Gets him to chase after that one. Half a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Oh, and 2 now.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Nico Horner.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Out to short. Bats up with it. Throws to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up.
That's a ball.
Lined into right. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1 so far. In time to Bush. 1 pitch and 1 out. Caught in a rundown now.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Out towards right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. As we go to the last of the third. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Moises Ballesteros.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Curve in the dirt. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Flied to right his first time. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. And he'll pull into second safely. Swanson digs in. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bunting gets it down to first. Freeman tags the runner for 1. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Back here in Cleveland as we go to the top of the 4th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Corner. Sends it to first. They don't come any quicker. Here in Cleveland, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. First pitch misses. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next to hit, Ian Happ. 1 for 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We go. The top of the 5th, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
The 0-2. got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Puts a bunt down. Bush puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Nico Hoerner. Inside. Ball 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Suzuki lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Muncy in plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
Ball inside. That's ball 2.
This one looks like trouble, and it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And this one looks like trouble. Ballesteros around 3rd. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Passes 3rd. He wants it all. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the 6th. Shohei. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Runner on the go. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball, that's high.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. No throw, safe at second. Runner goes again. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Will Smith to the plate. Crow Armstrong under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Crow Armstrong. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. That clips the corner. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 9-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Outside low. Ball one.